What's up guys, as always this is Fish, and today I'm going to be bringing you another Melon tutorial. This time however we'll be building on the manual farm we built last time, and we'll be turning it into a semi-automatic farm. By semi-automatic I mean that the melons will be harvested at the press of a button. Now, because there is player input and that you have to press the button to begin with, it is semi-automatic as opposed to something that is fully automatic. So let's get started. Now, from here, we've got our basic melon plot that we're going to be using. We're going to be using the 9x8. But first, some interesting mechanics about melons, which are going to be vital to setting up this semi-automatic farm. The first one is that a melon block, when pushed by a piston, will turn into its drops. Now, this works in any direction. So, a melon being pushed sideways will turn into drops. And a block being pushed vertically will also turn into drops. Now, it's not just limited to pistons pushing it. If you have a sticky piston with a block on it pushing it, it'll also turn into drops. Now, that's our key principle for building this machine. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing we need to do is set it up so that we can get every single one of these dirt blocks here to have a sticky piston under it that can be activated at the press of a button. And the way we do that is like this. First we set up our 2x8 plot. Is that 8? No. Yes? That is 8. Now it is 8. Then we'll put redstone torches on the side like this. Now these are to power the sticky pistons because, as you can see from here, there's a melon block, 2 spaces, then another melon block. So there'll be sticky piston, 2 spaces, sticky piston. You'll want to coat the top of this pad with redstone dust, like so. Next, you want to put a block here and a block here. Redstone torch on the side, so it deactivates all these torches. Now this is crucial because you want the sticky piston to be down in the off state. And we'll put redstone dust here, and we'll put a lever on top, but we won't do anything for the moment. Actually, yes we will. Okay, so we got our simple 1-pad circuit set up, and when we flick the lever, this one goes first, but that doesn't really do anything. It's just because it's connected to this block here. You flick it down, they all go down. Now that's going to become very important in a sec, but first let's set up our second pad. Also, let's just put blocks here, because as you saw from this plot, we got to have water in the middle, don't we? That's where the water goes. First things first though, like here, grass over the top, because you can't grow melon seeds if you don't have grass. You can't grow melons or blocks if you don't have grass, because melon blocks will only grow onto a grass or a dirt block. So now, the good thing about this is that when you flick the switch, the piston arms keep the water from going into the circuit. Now that's very important, because otherwise this circuit will get completely trashed. Okay, so flick it down. Okay, so we've got this set up. Actually, this looks kind of messy. Now it looks good. Now, we're ready to plant our melons. Once again, you only till the middle bits. Oh, also, if you're jumping around doing this, don't jump on the tilled stuff because it'll kind of reset back to dirt. Okay, you can do your bone meal, but I'll do that last just because it's easier. Then we'll get our glass happening again, so we don't walk on it. So basically we're just taking this, we're shifting it up 2 or 3 layers, and we're putting this redstone circuit under it. Okay, so I'll finish putting this glass up, and then I'll go back to you to show how this thing actually works. I'll also bone meal off screen. See you in a second. Okay, now that we've installed our glass, we've bone mealed up all our plants, and we've also got some melon blocks growing in now, so that's good. We're completely set. Now, and we also put lily pads in. Huzzah! Now a quick demonstration of how this works. Pretty cool, huh? You can see the pistons push up, breaks the blocks into all their little bits. The lily pads keep the melons from going into the water. Again, you can't jump or walk on the tilled soil, so the plants will stay. Get it, you. And it's all controlled by the press of a single lever. Now, I remember the first time I made this, I used a pressure plate, which wasn't exactly a smart thing to do. You want to use a lever. Glowstone, as always. I made a mistake in the last video. It's much more efficient just to use 4 glowstone. It's positioned like this rather than the 8 over here. And that is the semi-automatic melon harvester. Very simple to make. The only problem is it's quite expensive. Pretty flawless. Very efficient too. Once again, we managed to confine it to a 9x8 plot. And that's how you make it. So that's it for this Minecraft melon tutorial. I'll see you next time when we get onto something a lot more complex. A little creation I like to call the toilet. You'll see what I mean next time. So until then, I'm Fish as always, and I will see you then. Bye bye.